Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am holding you, so apologies if it's a little bit wobbly. I'm not up to the stage where I've got a fancy tripod yet, and I didn't want to prop you because we're just about to go out. Actually, we're going to go out and do a bit of early years bargain hunting. I've been doing this over on my Instagram, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen on my Instagram stories I've done a couple of shop with me's at the Range and where else did I go? Home Bargains and Dunelm. Hello Rupert, have you got something to say to us? So Rupert's just down here. So I am going to go today to Hobbycraft, and I will let you know all the things that I find. I will take you in with me and we will have a look around. I'll try not to put any music on because I personally don't like watching Shop with music because I like to hear what people say. So I'll try my best not to put music on, but it depends obviously if there's music playing in the store. And then if I get anything, then I will do a haul when I get home and I will show you what I've found. If you like videos like this, then please do subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more, and hit the bell notification so that you get notified when I put up a new video. And if you want something to watch after this, then you could check out my previous video, which was a haul of the early years bargains that I found last week. I've got lots more videos like this coming up, but if you want me to visit a particular shop or store, then please do leave a comment down below. I've had a few requests on my Instagram from people that live overseas for me to do IKEA, because that's something that obviously you can get in most countries. So IKEA will be coming up, but if you've got any ideas in the meantime, then please do leave a comment down below for me and I will catch up with you soon. So I've just pulled up at Hobbycraft and I've got a sleeping... You see a sleeping baby in the back there. Does anybody else have the fear when you turn off the car engine and your baby's asleep that they're immediately going to wake up? I think I'm risking it here, not getting out and getting him in the pram straight away, but we shall see. I might be okay. So I'm going to go into Hobbycraft and I will let you know what I find. I'm looking for specifically things that can be used for kind of continuous provision resources or any kind of fun enhanced provision things, but I'm not going to look seasonally this time, but I am going to do an upcoming video on all the Easter essentials that you can get in all the stores. So that will be a video that will be coming up shortly. So let's go in and see what they've got. Always a great essential for an early years classroom. A post box, or actually just at home, although they're probably a little bit big to have in your house. Finley would love it if I got one of those. £12. And then they've got these lovely wicker baskets here. They've got £13 for the medium-sized ones, and then the smaller ones are £8. So they're just plain and empty inside. And then they've got larger ones for £15 as well. So these would be great for treasure baskets in your classroom. These are really good for baby rooms as well if you want to do like little treasure baskets, although you probably have to be careful because there are some sharp edges in there. Vintage suitcases are always a good one for that kind of thing. We've got lots of shredded paper here as well, and raffia. The raffia is £5, but the shredded paper is just £1. Lots of different colours. These are an excellent deal, £30. They were £35. These big blackboards, it probably comes up to about waist height on me, so they're pretty sizable. Great for mark making. And are they? Let's find out. Yes, oh brilliant, double-sided. So you could have several children, or 2 children, working there at the same time. They've got lots of different styles of chalkboards actually, smaller ones as well. It'd be nice for signs, or just actually for mark making in general. If you've got just one child, you could even take off the string and just have that as a little tabletop chalkboard, would be nice. So those are £16, and then £13 for the medium and £11 for the small. Pretty pricey, I would say, to be honest. If you're looking for brown packing paper to put up on the back of your displays or for any other kind of artwork, then it's just £3.30 for a roll. They've got these like Scrabble squares, for £4 for 114 pieces. The only thing that annoys me about these is that they always come in capital letters. I personally would prefer them to be lowercase, but I think I might get some anyway just for home, because I'm planning on doing some kind of home decor thing in our front entryway, so I might get some of those for that. These are nice little chalkboards. They've got the white ones for £5 with the open back, and then this style for £4. And what are these? Oh, these are pegboard ones. These are really nice for putting out in your continuous provision with little challenges for the children to complete on, or just questions. And then lots of circular mirrors. We saw these when we were in Dunelm the other day, and actually, sorry, I'm swaying from side to side because I've got Rupert here in the pram. They're, I think, a better price than they were in Dunelm. Really nice for putting underneath provocations. Obviously, you'd have to be careful because they are real glass, so they could break. And down here, they've got wooden log slices for £4. These ones are supposed to have name cards in, so they might not be quite as good. But then they've got these. Look at these. These are brilliant. Really good size. There you are. You can see compared to my big hand how big they are. And those are, I think they vary from £2 up to £12 depending on which size you get. And then they've also got these really nice wooden trays as well. I think these are beautiful to put invitations to play on. £7 for that size. They're quite flimsy. Well, not flimsy, I mean they're solid enough, but they don't feel like solid wood is what I'm saying. And then they've got this kind as well, which is nice, but maybe a little bit splintery. Somebody the other day was asking me in one of my Valentine's provocations where I got my wooden hearts from. They were from Hobbycraft, and they still have them. £2.50 for all of these. How many does it say? 100 in a bag. They've got lots of different types of ones. If anybody saw my different ways to play with water post on Instagram the other day, I talked about having clear bottles, and clear glass bottles are great, especially if you are working with Montessori principles or Reggio principles, or any kind of ethos that values the child as an independent being. Using glass is really important because it allows children to feel the real weight of things, and also teaches them that if they don't take care of their things, then they break. So they've got these ones for £1.50. Really nice for pouring water with in the water area. And then they've got smaller ones. These are £1, but to be honest, these feel quite thin, whereas these are a nice thick glass, so they'd be better, I think. They've got some nice sensory loose parts here, especially if you're doing things that smell nice. I imagine these smell lovely. Orange slices for £3, and then they've got seed pods and things ranging from £2.50 upwards. Raffia as well. Again, it's really expensive here. It's much cheaper in places like Home Bargains and B&M. They've also got pieces of natural bark here for £5.50, and then these stick bundles, but they're not individual sticks. They're bunches, and they're like wired together, I think, so you can roll them out like a table runner. Lots of different types of trays and baskets as well, of all different shapes and sizes. If you watched my Dunelm video on Instagram stories the other day, you will have seen me talking about the fact that they didn't have any of these bags of shells in, but they've got them in here for £4. This section made me feel a little bit excited. It's the Floral Accessories, but they've got stones. They've got these really nice, can you see, like big crystals. They look like pieces of ice almost, for £4.50. You'd have to probably check if they were actually sharp edged or not. And then they've got some smaller stones as well, different types of gravel. These would be good for Small World, especially if you're working with older children that are not going to put things in their mouths. If anybody's looking for nice things for Mother's Day crafts, I feel like you could do something really nice with these. I can't think what off the top of my head exactly, but obviously something flowery or planty. £1.50 for the big ones and £1.10 for the small ones. I mean, they are, you can see the size of my hand, they are pretty small, but cute. They've got big tubs of pom-poms here as well, but they're £5. I would go to B&M if you've got one near you, because they're only £2 in there, and probably for not many fewer pom-poms. They've got lots of different colours of feathers here, all for £1.70, this kind of pack. And then they've got the big feathers here. These are really nice if you've got younger children or babies for using as a sensory tool. These are beautiful peacock feathers, and they're only £2 and you get 4 in a pack. Really nice for sensory play for babies, very tickly, and just beautiful actually for art, even for to have that as a provocation for an art activity. Again, they've got lots of pom-poms here, and they do have different varieties. I mean, they have just big ones. If you wanted the big ones, they're £1.80, but the bags, although you probably get, I'd say, slightly more than B&M, they're still way over the price of B&M, because they were only £2 in B&M. However, if you're after a particular colour, this is the place to come. And also, these mini ones are so cute for £2, and they have different sizes as well, which is useful. These big ones almost seem, we can't really tell, but they almost seem like furry, fluffy. They've got these stamp sets for £15, which are nice, but again, it's the issue of the no lowercase letters. I don't like that. I mean, obviously it's important to teach children uppercase, but I personally like lowercase for early years, although the numbers are nice. But yeah, they are £15. These are exciting for wooden peg dolls, great for Steiner Waldorf, for Montessori, for Reggio Emilia, just for nice wooden sensory play in general. They've got a man and a woman there, or a person in a dress and a person without a dress, I probably should say. Then they've got this kind of peg dolls for £2.50. They've also got dolly pegs here. And what else have they got here in the wooden section? Wooden letters for £2, wooden numbers for £1.20. They seem, I'm just feeling them, they seem really sturdy and solid actually. I know what I need to look for. I've just had a look. Libby McCauley, one of my followers on Facebook, you will love these. Look at the number 4, a perfect number 4 for how we teach them in the UK. A lot of the times they don't have this kind of number 4 in wooden number sets, and I know in particular that she was looking for them, so there you are, Libby. They've also got this really nice size of wooden spoon for £2.50, 4 in a pack. More lovely loose parts, lots of bells, little packs of shells for £1. If you've got little ones, remember that you can put things like this in a sensory bottle or a sensory tube, so that they can't actually get them and put them in their mouths, but they still get to explore the colours and the sounds that they make. They've also got these wooden numbers for £6, and they've got wooden letters as well. I've just checked, and the wooden numbers don't have the right number 4 in, unless you're maybe there, look, you can see, unless you're maybe in a country that uses that kind of number 4, in which case they would be okay. The wooden letters are all uppercase as well. Damn you, uppercase letters. Quite pricey at £16.50, but these would make lovely tinker trays. They're actually supposed to go up on the wall, but they're really solid and heavy. They'd be great for loose parts play. Okay, so back in the car now. Hobbycraft is great. It's one of those places that you can go if you want to get everything all in one place and you don't want to have to go and shop around at different shops. And there are definitely times when, as a parent or as a teacher, you need to do that. But I have to say, having been to quite a few other shops last week looking for things, it is pricey in there. You can get a few good bargains. For other things, they just seem like the pom-poms and things, they seem quite pricey. Nevertheless, there are lovely things in there, and I do find that at Hobbycraft they are very high quality. The other thing that they do really nicely are seasonal things, and I saw lots and lots of spring and Easter things. So like I said before, I am going to do a special video, which I haven't filmed yet. I'm going to go back and a little bit closer to Easter and see what they have in all the shops, and I will film that and put that up for you soon. don't forget that if you want to see what I find in TK Maxx on my shop with me, then you need to head over to my Instagram and check out my Instagram stories. It will be saved in my highlights if you're not in time to see it, you know, in the 24 hours that it's up on my stories. My Instagram name is @mummypickles. I'll put it up on the screen here. I'd love for you to come and follow me if you don't already. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye guys.